Good evening. My name is Caitlin Hansen. I'm a deaconess serving at United Methodist Church for All People and Community Development for All People. And among my roles there, it is my absolute privilege to serve as the director of the Southside Neighborhood Leadership Academy. Graduates, today I want to begin by telling you how so very proud I am of you. I'm proud of your hard work. I'm proud of your caring hearts. I'm proud of who you are as individuals, and moreover, proud of who you have become as a collective. I'm proud of what you've achieved as part of the Southside Neighborhood Leadership Academy, and all you will continue to achieve well beyond it. I have long been convinced that the relationships we create together over the span of this course, the community we build, the trust that we establish together, is one of the most important things we can do right now on the South Side and in our world. I'm convinced that it matters now more than ever before. What you are doing here matters. Loving each other, loving ourselves, building community, generating trust, fostering relationships. These may truly be the most revolutionary acts of resistance that we can do. This is how we will combat our epidemics of isolation, individualism, fear, and greed. This is how we will learn to share our resources, to collaborate, to cooperate, to pull together to achieve our common goals. And this is the 10th graduating class of the Southside. There's some of you in the room, like John and Nick, that have been here from the very beginning. 10 years. And you'll find little commemorative pens at your table, courtesy of JPS Print Shop, Black-owned local business on Parsons Avenue. We're grateful to them. And so it's a gift to you today in honor of the 10-year anniversary. We have 10 years worth of dedicated, caring, diligent alumni making a difference in their community. And so on this 10th anniversary, I want to take a moment to honor all of the alumni tonight. If you are an alumnus of the Neighborhood Leadership Academy, won't you stand where you are and be recognized? They're building gardens, they're founding nonprofits, sitting on boards of directors and advisory committees. You'll find them walking down Parsons Avenue, sitting on their front porches and offering hospitality in the free store. You are the ones your neighbors turn to. You're the ones our students look to for mentorship. You're the ones our city looks to for leadership. You have had a tremendous impact. You've helped young photographers at South High School find their talent and passion. You've brought warmth and food to those in your neighborhood. You've taught your neighbors how to eat healthy on a budget. You've brought biking transportation to returning citizens. You've connected households across the digital divide. And our current graduating class here today continues this remarkable legacy. I want you all to know how deeply impressed I am with you this evening. I'm honored to welcome you as new graduates, and I'm amazed to watch the beautiful relationships that you have formed as this year's projects come alive. You are the very embodiment of each of our collective hopes and dreams on the Southside. Because you see, the Southside Neighborhood Leadership Academy is committed to building a community where we welcome and celebrate neighbors from all backgrounds, where we bridge east and west, north and south. It's not always easy. It takes intentionality and dedication. It takes a community that values the rich fabric of diversity that we each have to offer. And that's why we believe in you, graduates. That's why we invest in you and seek to empower you. You are the leaders and agents of change for your community, for our community. You understand the importance of creating healthy third places, employing an asset-based approach, leaning into the abundance that we have around us, building trust and relationships across cultures. As leaders, you have the opportunity to cast the vision for what you believe our community should be. You can build a diverse and unified neighborhood that values the full range of its residents. And the class of 2025 truly embodies this vision, and you model it to all those witnessing here at graduation. You are young and old, middle-aged, rich, poor, middle class, black, white, brown, renters, homeowners, many genders, many sexualities, years of schooling and school of hard knocks. Some of you have lived here your whole lives, and some have just moved in. You have built authentic relationships and unique opportunities that never would have emerged had you remained in your separate camps. And now you go forth to spread what you've learned all over the neighborhood. And that's the real lesson that I hope you leave with today. The things you learned in the class are fine, that's good. The projects that you do are important, they matter. But you are the living proof that this community we dream of is not only possible, but it is being achieved right here before our very eyes. It's proving one more time that we can come together across a common goal. One more time that we can work together side by side, across class, across race, across cultural divisions. One more time we proclaim this vision that we have, and one more time we refuse to let go of that vision. Sometimes there are struggles, divisions, fears, yes, disagreements, but I know if we will join hands together, if we will trust each other, support one another, be in solidarity with each other, pull together, particularly if we are willing to stay at it, to do it with those we find it most difficult to do it with, maybe those who have made mistakes or have hurt us, or who are incredibly different than us, to give each other second chances and third chances and fourth chances, because we will make mistakes, and in those mistakes, we will grow. So let's make lots and lots and lots of mistakes, but let's do it together. And if we will just stick with it, then I know great things are possible for us ahead. People will try to say it is not possible, and yet here we are. The fulfillment of the dreams of so many who have come before us, dreams that may be deferred at times, and parts of which we're still waiting to see, but yet our very existence testifies to the hope on which we must again lean together. Perhaps in closing this little segment, a moment of personal privilege, I'd like to draw your attention to the half-sheets on your table. Once a month, my partner and I host a feast. We cook food for 50 people and open the doors to anyone who would like to come. And we've had upwards of 70 people show at times, and we've never run out of food. And so my challenge to you tonight is to come, join us, try to eat us out of house and home. It's not an event that is in any official way associated with the Neighborhood Leadership Academy or Church for All People or Community Development for All People, but it is lighthearted. In fact, it has started to become a little bit of a Southside Neighborhood Leadership Academy reunion party. Folks from all the graduating classes and current class have showed up together. Alumni from all 10 years have been there and mingled, creating relationships across the years of graduating classes, networking, connecting, sharing, exchanging ideas and resources. So I invite you to come and check it out. It's one more opportunity to build relationships, connections, community that is so critical in our current cultural climate. And look, I am not so naive to suggest that we've come up with all the answers. or that we've arrived at the destination, but I am incredibly hopeful in the journey. I still believe if we can do it in this academy, we can do it on the Southside. If we can do it on the Southside, we can do it in this city. And if we can do it in this city, we can do it in this country. And if we can do it in this country, we can do it all over the world. And so graduates, today, that's why you are so important. That's why all these people are here for you today. You matter. What you are doing matters. Because together, truly, I believe that change can and does happen all the time. We can and do make a difference. We can build beloved community together. We can take that next faithful step. We can make the next incremental improvement. We can inspire the next person and the next and the next, and ultimately change the world. So I thank you all for the privilege of walking together in the journey, for the privilege of being in relationship together, and it is an honor tonight to be able to celebrate you. With that, I want to introduce Community Development for All People's Executive Director, Mike Primo, who will acknowledge and thank some of our partners who have made this year's class possible.
I gotta follow that. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for being here. And if I may take a point of personal privilege myself, when I look out over this group, I am impressed, and we are so blessed by the incredible diversity in this room that represents the incredible diversity of the Southside. And regardless of what you may hear in the media, diversity is a very good thing. It's good for this program. It's good for this I also want to take a moment to ask you all to join me in thanking Dr. Caitlin Hansen for her 10 years of leadership. This was Caitlin's baby from day one, and she has run it with passion and commitment and dedication, care and concern every year, and all of us in this room are blessed by her and her contributions to this community, so thank you. I also want to thank some folks who are here tonight, specifically Council President Shannon Harden. This is actually the second event that we've been at with the Council President today on the South Side, so when he is committed to the South Side, don't you ever question it. Thank you for being here tonight. Also want to thank Nick Jones from Nationwide Children's Hospital for joining us tonight. Dr. Vinny from Auditor Stinziano's office. Where's Beth? She left, but we love her anyway. I'd like to thank the members of the Southside Area Commission who are here tonight. I also want to recognize our founding executive director and pastor emeritus, Reverend John Edgar, for being here tonight. I'd also like to recognize the members of the Community Development for All People Board of Directors who are here tonight. Some of them, many of them are Southside Area Commission, or Southside Giver Leadership Academy graduates. There we go. I got there eventually. So thank you all for being here tonight. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Pastor Joel.
Don't say that to me. I've done that. The heart of this program is the community projects. And it's not just the heart of a program for a short amount of time. Many of the projects of previous classes have gone on for years. People of Steve Allen's group are still distributing gun locks, hundreds and hundreds of gun locks, saving people's lives. These aren't just projects that are done for a short period of time to complete an element of a course. They are things that have changed the south side of Columbus, that have brought people life, that have brought people liberation. And so these projects are core to the identity of our community. The first project, guiding people through it. Who was in guiding people through it? Stand up.
Good evening, everyone. I want to personally say thank you to Caitlin and to all the other projects and everyone who was supporting us through it all. My team is myself, Chastity Ages Need, who is an asset to this community and to the program with various resources and communication skills. Joe Rios, who will assist with logistics and financing and would help find outside funding sources that are available to build this project. Shay Malone, who will also be assisting with the resources and communicating with the families. Gary Stevens, who is a social worker, has connections in the community here on the Southside, and this is our team. Our project is called Guiding People Through It. The dreams and aspirations of our project is to provide resource fairs and to follow up afterwards and guide families through hard times. Our project is different from other resource fairs in the way that we stay connected and help families through their hardships so that families do not feel alone in this situation.
I want to give special thanks to our mentors, Kim Harrison and Sarah LeKay, who came to us today. They kept us along and they will continue to help us along with our project as we move forward. Right? So this is guiding people to our Dreams and Aspirations project to provide resource fairs. Okay, first, there we go, Kim and Sarah. We also have other partnership resources, including Southside Collaborative, Community Mental Services, CDC, Drive for 541, Restoration of Fifth Street, Farm Possession 101, First Main Street, Sunrise Treatment Center, Star House, Bacon Day, Southeast, Sacred Station, Community Health Navigators, we are Family First Foundation and Funeral at Edward, Kidney Foundation, Oakland Community, Mind Mind Youth Program, and more resources. These are allocating events, these are some of the people that submitted to the one of our teams allocating. That is what we do, walking through their stuff. This is what we do. We walk people, we take people, we walk through their tough time, we provide them with resources, especially when those families, when they feel alone, when maybe they don't feel alone, or when they feel discouraged, when they want to give up. We want to be there for them to make sure that they get past these situations. Just like being there and calling to check up on them, this project will make an impact on countless families. But rather than just having a resource fair, we want to continue this by calling up these families, make sure they get what they need. Guiding people through it will involve the community of the Southside also by helping carry community fairs, getting resources and information out to the public. Plans include involving Southside residents who want their name or resources that they offer to the public. When these resources change, we want to be aware of and stay on top of, so we'll stay in touch with the resources also. Additionally, the first resource fair will be held at the P4AP Convention Center. And as the road future fair will be held in other health and information expos around Columbus. So we're going to start here on the south side and we'll take it from there. If we want to do it on the south side, and if we can continue with it, we'll keep it going up here throughout Columbus.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming out and supporting our whole organization. Our accomplishments. Some of the guiding people through early achievements include securing locations in which we can hold both our meetings and a health expo and education. There are community connectors from organizations who are willing to commit and participate in these expos.
To achieve a successful outcome, we follow every contact and hope to increase the expo participation. Each year, these experts will conduct a pre-survey and later follow-up survey that will let guiding people through it become more successful in determining families' outcome. The post-survey will also show the success rate of our program.
And our first Health and Information Expo is this April 19th at the Connection Center at 11 a.m. And I hope to see everyone there, and thank you, and good luck to all the projects.
So you can grab, if there ain't none, you come get us, we'll get you one.
Our second community project is the Bike Bus Program.
Everyone, my name is Kyle Campbell.
Hey y'all, I'm Caroline Bennett.
The Southside Bike Bus, in collaboration with Bikes for All People, for which I'm accountable. So first of all, what is a bike bus? I have an example shown here of a route around Livingston Elementary. Basically, the way it works is that starting point is out Livingston Elementary. Chaperones will be at the school. They'll follow a predetermined route, and students will go from their home to a park or really anywhere along the route where they can see the group as they pass by. They join the group as they pass by, and it turns into a little group ride that eventually goes all the way around route shown, which kind of encompasses the area of Livingston Elementary, and ends up back to school. And in the case of the route on the right, it's about 4 miles, about 30 minutes in total. So people can use that to get to and from school, ideally every day, but probably won't start with that because that's a big undertaking. And we'll get all printed out next.
Why the bike bus is important is because it's fun for everyone involved. Opportunity to provide bicycles and equipment to students. It's an opportunity for class and training for students. It introduces cycling at a young age. It starts the day with exercise. It's an opportunity to socialize among neighbors. Successfully, bike bus.
Yeah, I remember this one. Basically, in Worthington, there was already a successful bike bus implemented, and it's been shown and demonstrated throughout the world.
We are actually looking for volunteers, parents, staff members, and for the school to be involved.
And our specific demographic that we're looking at is elementary school students to start, and ideal chaperones would be parents of the students, trusted school staff, and experienced bike leaders.
Are y'all excited for the Bike Bus Program? So we have a timeline, and what you see, right now we plan to pilot this at Livingston Elementary School. Another elementary school that we're looking at for the future will be Lincoln Park Elementary School, but we want to first be successful in Livingston. And so starting off, we have kind of a 3-phase situation going on in the spring of 2025, communication in the planning phase, and this will require us to reach out to the staff, the administrators at the schools. We will secure the insurance that we need for the chaperones to make sure that everything is covered. And then additionally, after we have connected with the administrators,
We want to use the planning phase to also make sure that we're taking in the feedback the staff, community, students have shared as well to make this bike bus program like amazing, blazing. And so then we move from the spring phase, we go to the summer, and this is where we will start implementing the feedback that we receive from the stakeholders who are part of the bike bus program. And what that looks like, we plan to start doing some networking and outreach in the community, working with guiding people through it, as well as working with the elementary schools whenever, you know, we want to get on the calendars, whenever they usually have a back to school or open house night for parents and so forth to come and be a part of. We want to use the summertime to also train those who will be chaperones. So those of you all who want to volunteer, we want you to come to the training. So does everybody in here know how to ride a bike? Yeah. Anybody don't know how to ride a bike? Okay, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you. And so in the last phase, which will be autumn 2025, that's the implementation. We will kick off the pilot at Livingston Elementary School. And yeah, we'll just use that semester to get more feedback. We'll make sure that our routes are successful, and if we need to make any pivots with the route that we have, then we will make those changes. So, yeah.
Good job, Bike Bus Program. Up next, are you prepared? Yeah! Are you ready? Yeah! Are you prepared to be a renter? Yeah! Well, we got a course for you. Prepared to be a renter course, community project group.
I'm so excited. All right, the Preparing to be a Renter course is an exciting opportunity for young adults and first-time renters to dive into the essentials of renting a home. We cover a wide range of topics, including tenant rights, smart money management, lease agreements, and property care. Our mission is to empower individuals in securing stable housing, preventing evictions, and fostering positive relationships with landlords. By providing renters with valuable knowledge, the course aims to not only help individuals, but also strengthen the entire community. Now, I know our team is eager to introduce themselves, and I'll start with myself. I am Shalia Jenkins, a dedicated housing resource specialist. My primary role is to connect the community with essential resources, supporting them and prospering according to their individual needs.
I work for City 4P. I am a caretaker. I am Crystal Alley. I live on the Southside, so I understand British challenges and want to help the community with their program.
My name is Mark Reed, and I will build the partnerships and raise the support for the program.
I am Rebecca Miller. As a rental property manager, I aim to help landlords and tenants build better relationships.
My name is Tyrone Renee, and I'm just excited. Thank you all.
Hello, I'm Tyler Holcomb, and with my background with tenant relations, I am here to guide renters and make the process smoother. Our goal at Preparing to be a Renter is to create a pilot course that can be copied to other communities in the future. So far, we have created an outline and identified partners to help with content, funding, enrollment, and meeting spaces. With this grant money, we will finalize the curriculum, design materials, purchase some equipment, and secure workshop locations. We are planning to start the course in the fall of 2025.
Partnerships with community groups will make our program both valuable and sustainable. Our students will come from schools and rental assistance agencies. Legal aid organizations and tenant advocates will teach about renters' rights. Banks and real estate experts will provide tips on budgeting and finding properties. Local landlords and managers will share advice for better rental experiences. Community centers and libraries will offer spaces for classes, and businesses will support our program by funding rental-related incentives, certificates and awards, and program growth.
The course aims to make renting easier and safer for the Southside community. By teaching people important skills and information, we hope to lower eviction rates, improve rental conditions, and encourage good relationships between renters and landlords. The Preparing to be a Renter course is a step towards building a community where renters feel confident, protected, and ready for success. With our leadership, strong partnership, and support from the community, this program is set to make a big difference for the Southside rental market.
Let's hear it again for all of our community projects. Many times people come and they see everything we do at church and community development for all people, and they are amazed. They say, how do you do all of this? We do it through relationships. We do it through all of you in this room, and we do it with all of our partners. And tonight we're honored to have one of, in my opinion, our most important partners here with us, President of Columbus City Council, Shannon Harden. Born and raised on the South Side, a person who shares our values and we share his. And so we are honored to have you here with us. We're grateful for the long-term partnership that you've brought to us, for the spirit. You're more than just a partner that we do things with. You are a person with a heart like ours. And so we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
Wasn't that the most energetic and introduction to all those community projects? Let's give up your Pastor Joel. I see the most humble person that I know in the back of the room, my friend, someone who's been a spiritual leader to me. Would you please help me recognize Reverend John Edgar? Advocate, a leader on the South Side, say thank you so much for all that you do. And then as Dr. Caitlin was talking about this cookout for 70 people, I'm like, I better get an invite next time. Seriously? Okay, we are coming. Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. It's incredible to be here this evening. I want to thank everyone for being here to celebrate the graduates of the Southside Neighborhood Leadership Academy. Let's give them a round of applause. Well, of course, we're here for a graduation. To me, tonight isn't just about completing a program. It's about stepping into leadership. It's about taking action. It's about shaping the future of our beloved South Side. As Dr. Caitlin was saying, I grew up on the South Side. This is my community. I spent my childhood growing up and learning from this community. I was telling my team as we were driving here today that there's probably no other street in the city of Columbus, outside of Broad Street where City Hall is, that I spend more time on than Parsons. As Caitlin knows, I drop my son off here every morning and read for preschool. I go down the street, and part of my mental health hour is the gym. at Fitness Loft on Parsons and Livingston. And because my family's in Southfield, the way that we get to Southfield all the time is down Parsons Avenue. And so when I say that this community is a part of me, I mean it every single day. This community is my home, and I know firsthand its challenges, but I also know firsthand how powerful and tight-knit this community is. Every day I see the resilience and unbreakable spirit that makes this space so special. The Southside has a rich history, a history of strength and diversity, but it also has a history of being overlooked. For decades, underinvestment, redlining, which just means telling folks where they can and can't live, and stigma have made it harder for this community to thrive. It's been a core part of my mission with the city to right these wrongs and deliver for our community. And I'm proud of the work that we have managed to accomplish together. Just earlier today, I was here in the community to announce the city's support for Southside Thrive Collective efforts to invest in Parsons Avenue. As our city continues to grow, it's more important now than ever that we are investing in local communities and resources. And when I think back to my upbringing, the thing that I think about the most is how the community shaped me. My family, my neighbors, my mentors, my church. Southsiders without fancy titles or positions of power, just working class folks in our neighborhood stepped up to lift this community up. They were the ones who showed up day in and day out to support their families, their friends, and strangers. They were the ones who made sure young people like me saw a future for themselves. Their leadership was about commitment, it was about action, it was about believing that our community deserved better and working to make sure that that happened. The challenges that we face in this community didn't appear overnight, and unfortunately that means that they won't be solved overnight. But real changes never come from waiting on someone else. It comes from within. It comes from people who know their community and know that their community deserves better, who love their community and who are willing to take action to make it better. That's what you are doing right now, and that's exactly what the Southside Neighborhood Leadership Academy is all about. It's about giving you the knowledge, the tools, and the relationships to create real and transformative change. You have been leaders in this community, and now with this program, you have honed your skills that will make you even more effective change makers, more effective problem solvers, and community leaders. You've built relationships that will serve as a foundation for your work ahead. You've developed the confidence to take on leadership roles, not just in your neighborhood, but throughout our city. And one final thing that really stands out and excites me about this incredible diversity of this program in this room. You all truly represent and reflect the Southside so well. The Southside is a vibrant community, shaped by so many voices, by cultures and history. That diversity is our strength. I know that you know that when we listen to each other, and when we come together, when we work as one, there is nothing that we cannot achieve. I want to take a moment to recognize the commitment that you've all shown in completing this program. This program is not a quick one. It's not an easy one. I'm actually pretty embarrassed. Out of the 10 years, I don't think that I've missed one year of engaging with the class except for this one. And so I'm happy that I could be here tonight. So I know exactly what the time that you put in. I know how hard you have worked to present your projects and get it to where it is today. You've spent dozens of hours in class and out in the community learning to engage with the Southside. And that is a real investment in yourselves and in this community. You've dedicated yourselves not just to learning, but to taking action. And that matters. Tonight, you are ready to take what you have learned and put into action. The community-based initiatives and projects that you are working on are a testament to the power of local leadership.
These projects will drive the positive change that we so desperately need in our neighborhoods, whether it's ensuring that public spaces are safe and welcoming, expanding opportunities for young people, creating a bike bus. I love that. Let's give it up for the bike bus. And I'm not just saying that because my friend Caroline is on that team. I was waiting for her to bust out singing. Have anybody heard Caroline sing? We might have to help you out. We might have to help you out. You're not just participants in a program. You're continuing the legacy of leadership that makes the Southside so special. So to the graduates, congratulations. You've taken on a challenge, you've put in the work, and now you're ready to lead. Your dedication and your leadership will make a lasting impact. And I have no doubt that the projects you have started will drive meaningful change. But this moment is not the finish line, it's the starting point. It's not the finish line, it's the starting point. I speak to you in difficult and challenging times, in different times, and not normal times. We should work to make sure that we know that these are not normal times. I have bad news for you. What we are going through as a country is a retrenchment of the role and the responsibility of the federal and state government to do its part to protect people, to look out for people, to support people, to make sure that we have what we need. That's the bad part. But to push in all the responsibility of who we are and how we look out for one another on to you and I.
We got this.
But that's the
Yes,
good
we
news. That's the good news.
You are not
That
alone.
in this community and in this city and on the south side of Columbus, we got each other. We got each other. We have everything. We have everything in this room to actually thrive. So graduates of this Leadership Academy, know that you have a responsibility and a challenge that probably no other class has had before you, that you have to continue to step up. You have to continue to look out for one another. You have to continue to speak up. You have to continue to be the change, because there's a saying, if not us, then who? And right now it's you. Thank you and God bless.
It is now a joy and privilege to recognize each one of our graduates this evening. As I call your names, please come up. We have several items for you, and we will celebrate you. Crystal Alvey. Caroline Bennett. Kyle Campbell. Shalia Jenkins. Hannah Harmon. Chastity Higgins. Tyler Holcomb. Timothy Malone. Rebecca Miller. Grace Angie Lowry.
Yeah!
Mark Reed. Let's hear it for the 2024